Hello, what is up? Welcome back to episode number 9 on Ryan Yaps. And yes, this is definitely again a very late coming episode. But what do? I don't have, I have a lot on my plate right now, like juries and then NSIMs and then a lot of things here and there going on continuously. So I can't help it but not be able to make a story time. I'm so sorry. From 19th of December, there's going to be a story time every day. There are going to be good vlogs, there are going to be quality content, so don't worry at all. Today we're going to talk about how everything is again going and generally how life is going, because I don't have a story time in my mind. Like, I have a story time, but that is going to require like a little bit of time and attention and effort, which I definitely don't have right now. So let's talk about my first the story of my first hair color. Yes, let's go, let's talk about that. So the story of my hair color. Now, hair color is something that has always fascinated me throughout my life, and I have loved experimenting with my hair, but I have not had the guts to do something for my hair. Like, I had this one friend, not had, I still have this one friend. You might have seen her on my page a lot of times. She goes all out when it comes to coloring her hair. Like, she's done blue, pink, so purple, like a lot of colors. So, as in when I started getting close to her and we started talking, this was always on my go to list that I wanted to actually color my hair. But I wasn't sure if my family would accept it or not. So what I did was, my first year I definitely could not get a hair color because I was not so sure about everything. So first year I did not do any hair color or anything. But I did my first hair color when I was in second year. So in second year, so in like second year around, like before coming to second year, I started with my hair coloring. So that too also because of like my ex asking me to do it, because he did it, and then because I saw him doing it, I also wanted to do it. So then what happened was, going back to first year, as in when I started getting close to my friend, I told her that I always wanted to get a hair color, and it was pretty like, I was always very thrilled by this. And like, there were a lot of times that we discussed hair colors, but then it never actually became a thing. Like, it became a thing when I like came back to college for second year with this whole cinnamon brown color. So in first year, we had already like decided that I would do espresso brown, like from Paradise. We decided that we'd go for Paradise because I had naturally virgin black hair, so I did not want to bleach them. I don't know that, I'll tell you later. Wait. So I did not want to bleach my hair basically. I just wanted to put up some natural color on black, and which other brand to put on, your head if not Paradise, because Paradise is one of the only brands that gives you good hair color. This is not a promotional video, by the way. So Paradise is only Paraplus is the only brand which gives you, what do you say, black hair pick colors. So me and my friend, we sat down and we decided that we're gonna do espresso brown for my hair. But then again, I was not very efficient, or I was not really ready about doing the whole thing, because no, I wasn't ready. So then what happened is, discussion, इतने सारे discussions किए and everything, we did all these things, but we never got down to any color. हमेशा the color was always in my cart, but never it, I couldn't order because I was so scared. What if my parents don't accept and shit? Like, what will I do? What if they actually throw me out of the house? Which my mom actually even threatened me that she would, but she did not. So then what happened is, when second year came and like I started dating my ex, he was very into all these things. So he told that, like, in my second year, I finally got this whole courage kind of thing. Like, okay, fine, now I'm gonna do a hair color. So I remember I was in Pune, and I was like, I had this crazy urge to like, get my hair colored. So I went up to Paradise, and Paradise ke saath I got espresso. I was thinking of getting espresso brown, but then I didn't get espresso brown because I was like, if I am doing hair color, I'm definitely going to do something which is way, way noticeable. So I was like, I would either do red or I would either do brown. Now, I wanted to do red, but then red was too much for first time. So what I thought of was going for a darker shade of brown, which I would see. So when you talk about Paradise and the colors that they have, so they have these three colors: espresso, hazel, and then they have cinnamon brown. So I thought of doing cinnamon because the hazel was like a little No, I thought of it as a very choppery color. So I'm sorry, no offense, but I didn't like hazel. So I was like, I'll either do espresso because espresso looks really nice when you go out in the sun. But then I was like, no, espresso is still lighter. And like I had a friend who did espresso and it didn't really look nice. So I was like, I might go for something darker. So then we thought about cinnamon brown. And then cinnamon brown had this, crazy orangish tone to it. And I still remember the time I actually dyed my hair more than brown, it was actually orange because cinnamon brown has this crazy cinnamon color that comes on your hair. So then before coming to college, like 3 days before coming to college, I dyed my entire hair cinnamon brown, like from here to. I'm gonna attach a photo here of me in cinnamon brown. But that was crazy. And like Paradise has these awesome colors where you simply just mix and then go on with applying, and it looked so nice, it looked so pretty. I honestly looked like I had come back from Canada, like my home place. I felt like that. But okay, so that was cinnamon brown. So then what happened is cinnamon brown slowly and steadily started fading, and then I had to go to Converge. So I was like, if I'm going to Converge, people have to see me, like people have to see and have an impression about me that, oh, that bitch is from Niftaman and like crazy cute. So we then I thought of doing something which is now more visible on brown because brown gave a pretty good base, and the brown actually faded into somewhat blonde kind of texture. So with that blondie kind of texture, if I would have put any color on top of it, it would have popped up really nice. So I thought of going with berry plum because berry plum was giving me that little bit of orangish, purplish tone. But then what happened is I didn't actually know that these colors would come back together to make a to make a different color on my head. But okay, so what happened is this faded cinnamon brown and the what do you say, and the berry plum on it. So like what I did was on my cinnamon brown I did berry plum. So the cinnamon brown and the berry plum got together to make this red. Like this red is still okay. I remember when I was in Kannur, like when I was going to Converge for, like I was going to go to Kannur for my Converge. So I remember when I was going to Kannur, that time my head was completely red like a chicken's head. So much red. And the brown and the berry plum made it really red. I mean, I don't mind. I love being a redhead baddie. But now it's really difficult to move on because like my birthday is coming and now I'm planning something else. But okay, so while I was going to Kannur, I did this whole reddy kind of thing. And the best part about this color was the brown faded pretty nicely, and the brown and the berry plum mixed really nice to make this black kind of shade. So all this remained black, and this remained pretty heavy red. And while I was in Converge and while I was in Kannur, there were a lot of people complimenting me for my hair. So that was my second hair color. Now the third hair color that I'm doing, I actually put out a poll on my Instagram where I asked my followers to choose my color, and the color that I'm going to choose, like the color that I'm actually doing, will be a reveal for my YouTube family. I'm not gonna reveal it right now, but it's actually something really different. And for that, I have to get rid of brown. I mean, I have to get rid of this red. So if anyone knows how to get rid of this, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, hair coloring has been crazy. I'm really excited, and I'm a NIFT person, so you can definitely expect me to go on to with more experimental colors. And also this color, I took this color and I was in Navratri in Vadodara, and people were crazy looking at me. I remember coming back from Kannur and some random guy telling me, "Dekho bhaiya ke baal lal hai," and that gave me so much of validation you don't even know. So yeah, that's that. I basically function for validation and attention only. So I got my share of validation and attention. So yeah, that was the story of my hair coloring. Let me know if you want to hear some more stories about. If you want to hear more stories about like my piercings or something that I have done, or the first time I actually dressed up crazy or something. So you can definitely let me know. I'll make a story time on that also. And that was it for today's story time. I know it was a short video, but pertaining to the conditions that are here, I'm sorry. This is what I could do the best. But I love you guys a lot. Thank you so much. And if you like this, then do subscribe, share, and definitely do comment. And thank you so much for commenting. All the people who have been commenting and sending me a lot of love via YouTube and Instagram. I love you guys a lot. Bye.